they should have been given some human treatment, as I have earlier said in my opening remarks. They were handcuffed and they were also, their legs were also tied up.
Indians who illegally entered America are now being sent back. This is Trump's new policy. This is Trump's America. It is going to look different, but how will it look for those Indians who spent their entire lives savings to really reach the United States of America? 104 of them have returned to India or have been deported and landed in Amritsar. What really happened, what really transpired? A lot of people were there, administration getting a debrief, and immigration authorities checking and verifying their documents to see that they're all Indian nationals. To talk a bit about the situation on the ground and what this means for Punjab and those who've landed in Punjab, are going to various parts of Punjab in various villages where their families are waiting for them. I'm being joined by Member of Parliament from the Rajya Sabha, Mr. Vikramjit Singh Sahni. Thank you so much, Mr. Sahni, for joining us here. You tweeted out that you had a team out in Amritsar and they did interact with those who have returned. What is it that your team is telling you in terms of the interaction, what really happened, what transpired?
Now, team was there, about 104 of these young people were deported, and out of which 30 are from Punjab. So, preliminary discussions talking to these youth verified that, as the youth told, maybe it was a military aircraft, so they were handcuffed and they were also, their legs were also tied up, but at least nobody has seen it, because when they landed here, maybe it came on Indian soil, and so at the immigration they were free. But this is the youth have told. This is number one. And number two is that we all know, maybe the question is, means why they were treated like criminals, means sending them on a military plane and all that. I think somewhere Mr. Trump wants to send a strong message, which is nothing wrong. We all are against the illegal migration and things like that, but maybe they could have deported on a normal civilian plane and all. After all, this is number two. And number three is that this highlights the fact that there may be many more, the thousands of, because we all know, and it is only out of 104, only 30 are from Punjab. And then I don't know Punjab to say that Punjabis are only going there. There were more Gujaratis and people from all over. But now I don't know exactly the talks between the governments. The plane landed up in Amritsar, and it has again showing Punjab in a bad light. But the thing is that this we have to put to this illegal immigration. As you know, we have been evacuating youth, our boys and girls from various countries, and Punjab government have made a SIT now at our request, and many FIRs have been registered. I think the only
Right.
solution to stem this is to take action and register FIRs against unauthorized agents who sent them.
Right, Mr. Sani, we'll come to the SIT that should be set up because I see you've also tweeted about that. But going back to your team, did they meet when they met these Indian nationals who landed in Amritsar? And Amritsar was primarily chosen because most of the people who've come back are from Punjab, Haryana, very close to Punjab, Maharashtra, Gujarat. So, in all probability, we will see a lot of the planes land in Amritsar and maybe some in Delhi as well. Having said that, coming back to the question of meeting these Indian nationals and the message, you spoke very clearly about what the message is. A military plane rather than a civilian aircraft, handcuffs rather than being treated as just deportees. Will this have political ramifications in Punjab and even at the center?
No, no, because they were all Indians. I'm saying Punjab was only one third of it. But yes, I think MEA should engage with them. And our Honorable Prime Minister, we have full faith in his capability. He's going all the way to meet President Trump. So at least some sort of maybe, I don't know, amnesty scheme for the long term people who are there for, since 5 years, 10 years, each government has got. And which who have gone recently, at least they should be given a notice to vacate themselves, or deportation on the in a normal manner as it is done in such cases. Some maybe humanitarian view can be taken.
Right.
We are
Uh,
not saying to legitimize the unauthorized
but an
immigration.
honorable
That
exit.
yeah.
But an honorable exit. We've got the message. India's got the message. The world's got the message that Trump will not
Yeah.
tolerate illegals. But the exit from America should be honorable for those who are being asked to leave. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because there are thousands. Maybe they can give a notice that, okay, we give you 90 days, 180 days. No, first they should give that those who have come in US, say 10 years back. For example, the
Hmm.
policymakers have to decide they will one time amnesty scheme, whatever. Now who have come in last 5 years or whatever, and through illegal routes without a valid visa or without a valid work permit, we give you 6 months or 4 months to leave the country. That is understandable.
Right. Um, your parliamentary team, your parliament office team met them at the airport, collected their details. Are you, as a member of parliament, going to get in touch with the individuals who've landed? And
Yes,
what's
yes.
your
Because
plan for them?
no, we have offered them two plans, because we have to think positive. And we are I'm not a any I'm not getting into any political thing here. I'm a political person. So we have first, we are getting the details from them of all the agents. How did they go, and did they go via, or did they went on a normal visa and then started working there? Because two of them, I am told, because it is just they have boarded the car. Two of them said they landed up there only 3 4 months back and all that. But we have to see what they are saying is factually correct, and then report to this SIT, which government of Punjab have instituted, constituted, or at our request, where 43 FIRs have already been registered against the unauthorized agents, because this has to be put a stamp to these unauthorized immigration agents or migration agents. And number two, we have offered to all of them, we have their contact numbers, that we will offer them free vocational training at
Hmm.
our world class skill centers in all the cities: Patiala, Jalandhar, Ludhiana, Amritsar. And we will give them free skilling for 1 year, soft skills, and we will get them jobs as we are doing for other youth which have been evacuated, boys
Right.
and girls.
Right.
Because we
As
have
an
to do their
MP,
hand holding, because they were, I am told by our head of the team, that they were crying, and it is a great, and their parents, and also we have to do a hand holding. It is a time of not doing any politics, but sanjidgi say, empathetically, they need our empathy. We have to hold hands, and we have to engage MEA politely. MEA has to talk to their counterparts, and our PM can speak, so that we are able to resolve, because the future of thousands of Indians who may be there without the valid work permit is in the danger. So I think we
right.
should not
But there should
play any
also be.
politics in it, and work unitedly to resolve this.
Right, Mr. Sani, but there should also be a deterrent. The deterrent has come from Trump and not from within the country. The deterrent has
Yeah.
come from Trump policy that if you try to enter America illegally, all the money you spent will go to waste because you'll be sent back. That's the deterrent. Why wasn't
No,
there
no,
a
that is
deterrent?
true. But
Why
that is
wasn't there a
no, that
deterrent earlier in India itself, where these immigration agents and touts were put to task, were taken to task, and put behind bars for the kind
we have
and the manner in which they duped not just the older ones but the younger, the youth of Punjab as well.
question of older or younger. We have been because we prompted and we discussed with MEA. Have put a list of authorized agents on the website. But the problem is, this is the job of district administration in Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, wherever these Maharashtra, that they should not allow any immigration. The signages are there in every state. This is going on. In South also, we have seen in the Middle East countries, the agents here have connection in South. So this has to be total crackdown at the
Right.
deputy commissioner, at SSP level, districts, the all the authorized, they all know who are the not legal immigration agents. These poor youth, there is a issue of unemployment. You know, jobs are an issue, and I don't want to get into that. And so they sell their lands and this, and from every state, this is the situation. So they feel by paying 30, 40 lakhs, they will, once they reach US, and they will somehow manage. But
Right.
that is not the case ultimately. But they should have been given some human treatment, as I have earlier said in my opening remarks.
Right, but this is not the first time that we are seeing deportations. Deportations have happened even during Biden administration. In fact, over 5,000 deportations have taken place between 2018 and 2023, is what we're given to understand. These are according to official figures in the United States of America, and more than 2,300 were deported in the year 2020. So Biden administration was also very, very clearly looking at illegals entering America, but Trump has made it a point. Yes.
To
Trump,
send a signal, to send a strong
yes.
message.
Trump has made
And
it a
look,
point to make it to make to send a political message out there, and the political messaging, like you rightly pointed out, Mr. Sani, comes not just from the fact that they were quietly deported, but the fact that there was a lot of noise about the deportation, and that they were done in military planes, and with the clear messaging of we're handcuffing you because you broke the law of the United States of America.
yes, but I hope the good sense will prevail, and the other stuck up Indians, or for that matter other nationals, as I have earlier said, they should be given some sort of amnesty, who are there for a decade or 5 years and who have gone recently. Maybe they should be given some notice period to evacuate or to report, and they should be deported on normal planes, as it happens normally. Why to create such a, hype? I know it is it. We are not justifying that their going is correct, and more important is cracking down. Still, they say better late than never. I am again saying this has to be tackled, not even state level. It has to be tackled at the district level, because these mushrooming unauthorized agents operate in cities and towns.
Right. The other information, Mr. Sani, the fact that you're also part of the Parliamentary Affairs Standing Committee, the Parliamentary Standing Committee on External Affairs, and there is some report coming in about a new law that the MEA could enact for Indians working abroad to protect the rights of over 1.5 crore Indians who are working in foreign countries. What details can you really shed some light on what this proposal really is?
I am member of the Parliamentary Consultative Committee on External Affairs, chaired by Honorable Dr. Shankar. This
Mhm.
proposal has come from Parliamentary Standing Committee,
Yes.
that such a law. But I have read the proposal briefly. But this is not, law is already there. We have this Immigration Act 1983. Problem is, what act? They can't act a law to stop US to send back. This law is to safeguard and to caution our youth and people of the fraudulent agents and this and that. The problem is, law will not help, or there is earlier law, we can do some modification. The main solution lies in implementing it at the grassroots level. Till
Okay.
these agents will be operating, the manpower agents, immigration, whatever you call, till they will be operating in towns and villages, any law cannot deter our youth going abroad through illegal channels.
Okay. So you're suggesting that all the details that you like you tweeted out earlier, that you will be sharing all the details of these unscrupulous agents with the SIT, and that's where the root cause of the problem is, and legal action should be taken there and then.
Yes, yes, that should deter others, but still, I reiterate that at district level, zero tolerance should be given, because now it's too much. We have been talking, and we this is really a time has come when all state chief ministers or DGPs should have zero tolerance to all the district heads, administrative heads, to
Right.
nap and put a stop to these activities.
Right. What are the expectations, finally, before I let you go, Mr. Sani? What are the expectations of these people, these Indians who are returning, who your team has spoken to? What are the expectations from the government?
No, they were just, now they're in despair. They're crying. What expectation now? I have seen some people, political people, are saying government should give them job. Where the jobs? Only some NGOs like us or others. We are trying to handhold them. At least we have granted these 30 youth. We will skill you, and then get you jobs. We have to handhold them. Of course, government and private, but what can they do? What can they tell government if they have not gone through bona fide means and with valid work permits?
That's true. It
Yeah.
is going to be a very difficult situation in the
Yeah,
coming
we are
months.
more worried about what will happen to left. This 104 is okay, but we are worried the 100, or I don't know how many are there. So I hope the
725,000.
government take up the matter ASAP, and as I have told in my remarks, find a amicable solution, you know, to
And you're
bring
saying
these
that Prime
unauthorized
Minister
back.
Modi, during his visit to the United States of America, should take up the matter and find an amicable solution with with President Trump.
Up, and he is very vocal about it, and is very articulate. We have full faith in our honorable PM and Dr. Jayashankar. I'm sure at diplomatic levels this ice will be broken and this issue will be resolved.
On that note, Mr. Sani, thank you so much for joining us here on India Today Global. That was Vikramjeet Singh
Thank you.
Sani joining us and talking to us about what's really happening with the Indian nationals who've been deported from the United States of America. It's only the first batch under Trump administration. What's going to happen to all the others who are either in detention centers or have been identified as Indian nationals, either 20,000 of them in detention centers across the United States of America, or in total 725,000 Indian nationals who have illegally entered America. We'll keep tracking all the developments on that front. But for now, thank you for watching India Today Global.